Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're talking about a common health concern that can affect anyone, but especially women: urinary tract infections, or UTIs. You know that feeling when something's just not right down there? Well, today we're going to decode those signals by going over 10 common UTI symptoms you really shouldn't ignore. We're going to cover everything from the classic signs like that burning sensation when you pee to some of the lesser-known symptoms that might surprise you. Understanding the early warning signs of a UTI is super important because early treatment is key to preventing more serious complications. So, whether you're just curious about UTIs or you're currently experiencing some discomfort and want to learn more, stick around. This video is packed with information to help you take charge of your health. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a crucial health topic: the common symptoms of urinary tract infections, or UTIs. Let's get started. Let's start with the most well-known symptom, that unmistakable burning sensation when you urinate. We call this dysuria in the medical world, and trust me, it's not something you can easily ignore. This burning feeling happens because the infection, often caused by bacteria, irritates the lining of your urethra, which is the tube that carries urine from your bladder out of your body. Imagine a tiny scratch inside your urethra. Now, every time urine passes through, it stings. Ouch, right? The severity of the burning can vary. Some people describe it as a mild tingling, while others experience intense pain. Either way, it's a clear sign that something's off, and you need to pay attention to your body. Don't try to tough it out. If you feel even the slightest burning sensation during urination, especially if it's accompanied by other symptoms we'll discuss, it's crucial to consult a healthcare professional. Remember, ignoring this early warning sign could lead to the infection spreading and causing more serious problems down the line. Have you ever felt like you constantly need to pee, even if you just went a few minutes ago? This frequent urge to urinate, even when you only pass small amounts, is a hallmark symptom of a UTI. The infection irritates your bladder, making it feel full even when it's not. Your bladder sends urgent signals to your brain saying, "Hey, we need to empty this thing." This urgency can disrupt work, sleep, and outings. You might find yourself mapping out restrooms wherever you go. Don't dismiss it as just drinking too much water. It could be your body's way of telling you something's amiss. Pay attention to the frequency and urgency of your bathroom trips. If it's out of the ordinary, schedule a visit with your doctor. We just talked about that frequent urge to urinate, but what if you feel like you have to go all the time, but when you do, only a tiny bit of urine comes out? This is another telltale sign of a UTI. You see, UTIs can cause inflammation and irritation in the urethra, which is the tube that carries urine from the bladder. This inflammation can actually create a bit of an obstruction, making it difficult for the bladder to empty completely. Think of it like trying to water your garden with a kinked hose. Only a trickle comes out, even though the hose is full of water. Similarly, your bladder might be full, but the inflammation is preventing it from emptying properly. So, if you find yourself constantly running to the bathroom, only to squeeze out a few drops each time, don't ignore it. This, coupled with other symptoms, could be a strong indicator of a UTI. Remember, early detection and treatment are key to a speedy recovery. Let's talk about something we all check out every time we use the bathroom: the appearance of our urine. Now, urine can vary in color throughout the day depending on what you eat and drink, but if you notice your urine looks cloudy, especially if it's accompanied by other symptoms, it could be a sign of a UTI. Why does this happen? Well, cloudy urine is often caused by white blood cells and bacteria in the urine, which are signs of your body trying to fight off an infection. Think of it like this: your body is like a fortress, and your immune system is the army defending it. When invaders, like bacteria, attack, your immune system sends out its soldiers, white blood cells, to fight them off. This battle can make your urine appear cloudy. So next time you're in the bathroom, take a quick glance. If your urine looks unusually cloudy, it's worth paying attention to, especially if you're experiencing other symptoms like pain or burning during urination. We all know that urine doesn't exactly have the most pleasant aroma, but if you notice a particularly strong, foul, or ammonia-like odor to your urine, it could be another sign of a UTI. This change in odor is often caused by the bacteria itself. You see, as bacteria multiply and thrive in your urinary tract, They release certain byproducts that can give off a strong, unpleasant smell. Now, it's important to remember that strong-smelling urine can also be caused by other factors like dehydration, certain foods and supplements. However, if the odor is persistent and accompanied by other UTI symptoms, it's definitely worth getting checked out. Don't just hold your breath and hope for the best. Pay attention to your body's signals, and if something seems off, it's always best to err on the side of caution and consult a healthcare professional. Ladies, this one's especially for you. Persistent pain or pressure in your lower abdomen or pelvic area could indicate a UTI spreading to your bladder or kidneys. In the context of a UTI, it's usually a dull, aching pain centered just above your pubic bone. Some describe it as pressure or fullness in the pelvic region. This pain occurs because the infection irritates surrounding tissues and nerves. If you experience unusual pelvic pain with UTI symptoms, seek medical advice. Now, this next symptom is a bit alarming, but it's crucial to address blood in the urine, also known as hematuria. While it can be a symptom of other conditions, blood in the urine, especially when accompanied by other UTI symptoms, warrants immediate medical attention. Seeing blood in your urine can be scary, but it's important to stay calm. The amount of blood can vary. Sometimes it's just a few tiny streaks, while other times the urine might be visibly pink, red, or even cola-colored. This happens because the infection and inflammation in your urinary tract can cause irritation and bleeding in the lining of your bladder or urethra. If you notice blood in your urine, don't panic, but don't ignore it either. Contact your doctor immediately or head to an urgent care facility to get checked out. We've talked about cloudy urine and blood in the urine, but what if your urine is just darker than usual? Well, while urine color can fluctuate throughout the day, depending on your hydration levels, consistently dark yellow or brown urine, especially when accompanied by other UTI symptoms, could be another sign of a possible infection. You see, concentrated urine, which tends to be darker in color, can create a more favorable environment for bacteria to multiply. It's like they're having a pool party in your bladder, and no one wants that. So if you're well hydrated but still notice your urine is consistently darker than usual, don't just brush it off. It could be your body's subtle way of telling you that something's brewing. Pay attention to the signals your body is sending and consult a healthcare professional if you have any concerns. We've covered a lot of urinary symptoms so far. But what if your UTI symptoms extend beyond your bathroom habits? If you're experiencing fever or chills along with other UTI symptoms, it could be a sign that the infection has spread from your bladder to your kidneys. This is a more serious complication called pyelonephritis, and it requires prompt medical attention. Think of it like this. Your body is fighting a war against the infection, and fever is a sign that the battle is escalating. Fever is your body's natural defense mechanism against infection. It helps to create an environment that's less hospitable to those pesky bacteria. Chills, on the other hand, are your body's way of trying to raise your core temperature. So if you develop a fever, especially if it's accompanied by chills, back pain, nausea, or vomiting, don't hesitate to seek medical attention immediately. This last symptom is a bit more general, but it's still important to be aware of feeling unwell, tired, or weak. While these symptoms can be attributed to a variety of factors, when they occur in conjunction with other UTI symptoms, they could indicate that your body is working overtime to fight off the infection. You see, when you have a UTI, your immune system is working tirelessly behind the scenes to combat the infection. This can take a toll on your energy levels, leaving you feeling drained and fatigued. Imagine your body as a car. When everything's running smoothly, it glides effortlessly down the road. But when there's a problem like a flat tire, or in this case a UTI, it takes a lot more energy and effort to keep moving forward. So if you're feeling unusually tired, weak, or just generally unwell, especially if you're experiencing other UTI symptoms, don't ignore it. It's always best to consult with a healthcare professional to rule out any underlying medical conditions. So there you have it, 10 common UTI symptoms you should never ignore. Remember, UTIs are very treatable, especially when caught early. If you're experiencing any of the symptoms we've discussed, don't hesitate to reach out to your healthcare provider. They can properly diagnose the issue and get you started on the right treatment plan, which usually involves a course of antibiotics. Trust me, those antibiotics will be your new best friend. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you found it helpful. And for more health tips and information, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Stay healthy, everyone.